Okay, fighting rain. Oven set to 465. No wonder. We'll let the oven get up to 400 degrees, and we'll drop the beans in. 535 grams of Burundi dry processed. Shooting for 2 1-pound batches today. Okay, oven's up to 440 degrees. We're gonna start this at 465, and then first crack I'm gonna turn it back to 400 degrees and go for the 25% development time. Going for a light roast Burundi. Okay, at the 1 minute mark, it's already recovered to 400 degrees. I have a little light because it's getting dark. Oop, never start the rotation. There we go. Well, that's different. Alright, approaching 5 minutes here. You can see the oven is up at 440 degrees. It generally hovers there until first crack, and then it will shoot over 465. You can see the beans have turned from green to yellow. This is the DRUMTC, which stands for Drum Turbo Convection Oven Coffee Roaster. This is my 2.0 version. Check back in at first crack. Okay, I noticed this last time around the 6 minute mark. Some beans had turned brown. Typically they're all brown by 9, but it's like spotty. 15% have turned brown, while the others remain yellow. Okay, around 9 minutes. See, the chamber is around 465. You can see that all the beans have turned brown. Typically, chamber just cycled off. It's now cooling. About a 15 or 20 degree hysteresis. But I notice that when first crack approaches, it tends to spike over the target temperature, like the beans are releasing energy. And then I'll cut the oven back. I didn't capture the first crack on video, but it happened around 12 minutes 15 seconds. And so I decided, 11 minutes 15 seconds. So I decided I'm going to pull it at 15 minutes after turning the oven back to 400. So this should give me a nice light roast on this Burundi. See quite the chaff storm in the bottom. This is typical. As we're approaching 15 minutes, I'm going to shut this down and cool it in place, which shuts the cooking down in a very precise time using this shop boiler. So here's that. 15 minutes. And it's cooling. Batch this big, I do about a minute and a half of cooling. The cage is touchable. It means it's fully stopped cooking. I think I've achieved my latest roast yet. Gonna weigh these up. Start batch 2. Okay, batch 1 of the day was a 14% reduction. Chamber's up to 440 degrees. Kick off batch 2. Same ambient, same 535 grams of green. Get this going. Pull it back and check the time around 11 minutes. Listen to the first crack. And probably pull it at the same time around 15 minutes, unless the first crack says otherwise. Around 1 minute, oven is recovered to 340 degrees. Target temp is 465. Batch 2 is nice even brown, 10 minutes. I'm anticipating first crack around 14 minutes, 12 minutes. We shall see. It's very faint to hear, but first crack is right there around 12 minutes, 15 seconds. And the temperature spiked to 480. So again, I'm going to back this down to 400. And looking at Bob Brooks' chart, we'll say 12 minutes. But, oh yeah, it was 12 minutes this time, so we'll pull this at the 16-minute mark instead of the 15-minute mark. Okay, you can see a good bit of smoke coming out, 440 degrees, approaching 16 minutes.